We have a tradition on this channel. Whenever one of my kids has a birthday, we make a deck for them and do a video about that deck. Today is Cherry's birthday, so everyone wish my pink-haired child a happy 17th birthday. Recently, I saw a tweet that made me laugh. It was talking about putting skull clamps on bunnies. I sent the tweet to my child and they were horrified.
No, Dad, you can't skull clamp the bunnies.
Cherry then found out that the bunnies were in fact real and they could build a deck around them. But that brought up a dilemma. You see, Cherry hates green. They tolerate white and blue, but at their heart, they are a Rakdos player. Fire and death and all that fun stuff. They have a Rakdos Demons deck, a Torbrand Stacks deck, a Prosper Tomebound deck, and an Alayla Anthem Stacks deck. 'Cause fairies. But white and green? How could they? But the lure of bunnies is strong, and after much soul-searching and self-reflection, Cherry decided that yes, they did want a bunnies deck, led by Cadira, Caller of the Small. Before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. I've been very happy with the growth this channel has had so far, and I'm excited to see where we're going. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Cadira, Caller of the Small is a 3-mana 3/3 legendary Orc Ranger with Trample. She also says that whenever she deals combat damage to a player, for each token we control, we create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. So we want to ensure Cadira has the opportunity to turn sideways and attack an opponent. We also want to have a bunch of tokens on board because for each token we have, we make a bunny. We probably want some token doublers as well. And because most token doublers are enchantments, our card draw package mostly consists of enchantresses. So this is a go-wide enchantress bunny deck. A magical girl deck, if you will. Let me know in the comments below if you got that reference. Oh, and this will not be a budget deck. Apologies to your wallet. But before we get into the deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Temple Garden, Bountiful Promenade, Sunpetal Grove, Overgrown Farmland, Arctic Treeline, Canopy Vista, Temple of Plenty, Thornglint Bridge, Selesnya Guildgate, Blossoming Sands, Radiant Grove, Rogue's Passage, Field of the Dead, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 5 forests, 5 plains, 5 snow-covered forests, and 4 snow-covered plains. I wanted most of our mana ramp to be enchantments, so we're running Burgeoning, Exploration, Land Tax, Wild Growth, Fertile Ground, Sanctum Weaver, Monologue Tax, Smuggler's Share, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, Smothering Tithe, and Mirari's Wake. Rounding us out is Jaheira, Friend of the Forest, and Bootlegger's Stash. I'm hoping I get to see the look on Cherry's face when both of those cards are on board at the same time. Keeping with our enchantment theme, we're running Authority of the Consuls, Darksteel Mutation, Kenrith's Transformation, Rest in Peace, Sterling Grove, Aura Shards, and Aura of Silence. We've also got Disenchant, and Return to Nature as spot removal, as well as Heroic Intervention, and Rootborn Defenses as protection. We're running Hour of Reckoning, and Farewell for board wipes. I wanted flexible board wipes that would leave our creatures alone if needed. In addition to our treasure generators, we've also got Adeline, Resplendent Cathar, Scute Swarm, Queen Ulanal of Rudak, Cloakwood Hermit, Squirrel Nest, Arasta of the Endless Web, Court of Grace, Felidar Retreat, Snake Pit, Sigil of the Empty Throne, Zendikar's Royal, and March of the Multitudes. We also have a Halo Fountain as our Sudden I Win card, but don't forget you can also make tokens with this wonderful artifact. Supporting and increasing the number of tokens we generate is the duty of Parallel Lives, Anointed Procession, Helm of the Host, Doubling Season, and Second Harvest. My child stated that they wanted to win the game with an army of enormous bunnies. So to enable that, we've got Intangible Virtue, Inspiring Leader, Unnatural Growth, and Cathar's Crusade. Shalai, Voice of Plenty, not only protects our creatures, she can also pump them. All That Glitters is a fun little surprise card to put on Cadira, but Duelist's Heritage and True Conviction are the secret sauce that make our deck work. They, like Anointed Procession and the other token doublers, ensure we have an army of multiplying rabbits with which to smash our opponents. Now that you've seen how many enchantments I put in the deck, we can look at our card advantage package. To start, we've got Argothian Enchantress, Sithis, Harvest's Hand, Mesa Enchantress, Enchantress's Presence, Satyr Enchanter, Setessan Champion, Verduran Enchantress, Eidolon of Blossoms, as well as a Rite of Harmony and a Shamanic Revelation. So let's take a look at our deck and compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources, split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, right on target. 10 pieces of card advantage, 11 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 3 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 Sudden I Win card in All That Glitters. I worked with Cherry on this deck list instead of just building it and presenting it to them. They wanted to stick with bunnies. Cute Stuff wanted to add a Divine Visitation to turn all the bunnies into angels, but Cherry was against it. They wanted to win with an army of fluffy cuteness rather than angels, which I can respect. They were also horrified at the idea of Skullclamp in the deck, so that wasn't included either. Maybe I'll try to sneak one into the deck after I finish building it in paper.
Don't you dare!
Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Jiraiya, Waffles, Muffins, Casey, Danny, Nick, Marcus, Black Dragon, Phoenix of Ice, and Daniel. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you can click here to watch additional videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.